안녕하세요. Hi. Sorry. It's been kind of a while since I've updated Miane. Super sorry about that. I had not midterms, but my finals and everything came up and kind of made everything kind of crazy. So I was originally going to talk about all of my resources, but I recorded a video and it was like stupid long. I don't want to do that to everybody. So today, this video, we are just really going to talk about the resources that I've used online since I've started teaching myself Korean. There's 4, so it's not going to be like a super long video, and I will provide links and everything below. Click them, or they might be on the sides or somewhere. You'll find them, I'm sure. So the first site that I want to talk about is one that I found from another YouTube video, and I can't find the old YouTube video again. Sorry. If you are somebody that has posted about this in the past, let me know, and I am more than happy to give credit to you for pointing me in the direction of this resource. And this first resource is learninglanguage.com. The full link, like I said, the full link will be down in the description, and I'll put a clickable link somewhere up on the screen. Learninglanguage.com is a really good site. They have 5 working lessons right now, and they're working on the 6th. This is a really interactive site. It is something that I think the first letters you get are B, A, and N. And they teach you, the first word, like full word that you learn is banana, which is really simple, but it's really fun. And what it is, it's a hover over. When I say interactive, you take your mouse and your arrow will actually hover over the letter that you're learning. You can click on it and it will take you to a sound bite of how to pronounce that. So B is butte, and it will tell you how to pronounce it. You can listen to it. It's a really quick sound bite, but you can replay it, obviously. They build each lesson. So lesson 1 teaches you a few things. Lesson 2, I think they teach you M, I, L, and K. Maybe. I could be wrong. It's been kind of a while since I was on it. But if you're somebody that you want to learn how to read and write first without knowing the grammar, because you don't, if you can read and write, then you really don't need to know you need to know the grammar to write. But if you're just doing simple things, spelling names or places, you'll actually be able to identify, if you're in Korea and you see a sign that says, they have fresh bananas, you're going to see that word that's spelled, and you're going to be like, oh, there's banana. I know what that means. I know what it says. That's what they must sell here. The next one, it's also free. All of these except for a couple are free. The 2 that aren't, you don't actually have to pay for. You can do like a trial thing, or you can just do the lessons without paying. The next one is howtostudykorean.com, and this is another really, really good one, and they teach you more of the grammar than anything else. I like this site because you have Unit 0, which is like super beginner, and then they progress to Unit 5, and each lesson has, each unit has 25 lessons. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's not really that bad. There's 3 quizzes in each lesson, and there's also a full unit test, and then vocabulary lists. And they also have different resources that you can go through and use. They have like short stories that you can go, and you can actually read through the short stories. And I have a couple of books that are in Korean, and how to study Korean helped me learn how to read off of those books and understand kind of the grammar. And I can do like basic sentences now because of that site. It's free to do everything on that site, unless you want the workbooks for the site, and the workbooks are $5 each, and there's like 3 to 4 workbooks for each unit, but that's not that bad. And if you think about, like, if you're finishing like one lesson in a month, then it's, either way, it's going to be cheaper than getting a textbook at school. That's all I can say. And I have, actually, you get the Unit 0 workbook for free, I think, and I have Unit 0 and Unit 1 workbooks, and I've used them, and I think they're awesome. So if you're somebody that learns, like, visually, and you like the textbook kind of learning better, How to Study Korean is going to be a much better resource for you. And like I said, the lessons, or the workbooks for each unit, are only $5 a piece. So you're typically spending $15 to $20 on one unit. So it's not horrible, and you get a lot of extra resources. And they also teach you Hanja, which is something that I've been told by other Koreans that I've spoke to, it's like not really used, but they do use some of them. So howtostudykorean.com boasts that they will teach you over 9,000 words in Korean, and that their grammar is 99.9% correct. So far it's been really good for me. Like I said, I've been able to have conversations in Korean, and writing in Korean has been a lot easier since I used that site. So if that's another way that you like to learn, check it out. The next one that I have is, if you use the first 2 resources and you find that they work better for you, the third one, which is 90daykorean.com, is probably not going to be for you. It was way too simple for me to do since I already had that knowledge of the writing system and everything. So it does have a cost. You'll be waitlisted to get into the inner circle, which is like you learn a little bit more, you get the full lessons, but you can actually do a free trial. You get the first lesson kind of thing that they have, and it's called 90-minute Korean. I have it. Like I said, it was just too simple for me, since I already had a lot of knowledge on how to read and write. The cool thing is that if you're somebody that learns by like word association, which is what I did at first, they use a lot of Konglish, which are like, like the word cutie is Q-U-T, in Korean, or something like green tea, green tea. Super simple. And they actually use a lot of things like that in 90-day Korean, which, if the first 2 things don't work for you, I would definitely try that one. The last resource I have is she does stuff on YouTube. Sorry, I get like tongue-tied. And I'll put her link down over here somewhere. It's Chonin Miguk Saram, and she is awesome. She doesn't really offer like lessons in Korean, but she does help you learn words. Like she did one with the 3 ongs, which are one-word Korean conversations. Which, if you have ever heard a Korean conversation, you'll hear people go ong, 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 and like you're sitting there going, I don't know what you're saying. Like, why are you? One word. Confusing. She does offer a lot of really good tips. She's so funny, but she actually lives in Korea, and I've been watching her and following her for a while, even before I've made this channel, and I've picked up things from her, and she speaks so well. If I could speak that fluently someday, I would cry. I'd be so happy. But yeah, those are the 4 resources. We have learninglanguage.com, and we have howtostudykorean.com and 90daykorean.com, and then we have 저는 미국 사람, her YouTube page. So check it out. Try those resources. Let me know in the comments if any of those have helped you. If you have any other resources that you really like, let me know. My next video, which I'll try to post it super soon, I promise. My next video will do like my actual textbooks and things like that. So I hope you guys will like, subscribe, and hopefully I will get to see you again soon. Bye!